All praises to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Yahweh Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the Scriptures. So with that being said, I want to go straight into this lesson dealing with the coming World War III, because in the midst of this so-called pandemic, military spending have skyrocketed, in which you have a lot of military games being done, which is military drills to prepare for World War III amongst allies. As you can read in this headline below, US arming Taiwan, Philippines, Vietnam, and Malaysia. You see me? So why these things are take place now? Because this is the Lord mustering the host of the battle, yo. So I want to run this clip so you can see what's taking place, and we just bring in a couple more headlines and make you see what's going on, yo.
Back, I'm Rick Sanchez. The United States of America appears to want to return to a Cold War footing, and they seem to be preparing to do so in a really, really big way. What is it? Naval and amphibious military exercises, which will simultaneously span the globe in 17 time zones. Did I mention simultaneously? This is being billed as one of the largest of its type in at least 40 years, and quite obviously meant to send a message to countries like China and Russia, formidably, maybe more. So here's the question that one almost has to ask. What are we preparing for? World War III? Michael Maloof has plenty of experience with these types of exercises and understands their meaning. He's a former Pentagon official, and he joins us now live to talk about this. Is it an overstatement to ask that question with something like this? Are we getting ready for World War III, Michael?
Well, when you prepare for something like this, it could happen. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. I think that it's.
Hey man, you hear the word man use when they prepare for something like this. It is like unto a self-fulfilling prophecy. Hey man, with a statement like that, you need a precept. You need a precept. So this is Joel Salakia. This is Joel 3. I'm going straight to the point. This is Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So this is what's being done right now. That's why you see so much military drill all around the world, man. Beat your plowshare into swords and your pruning hook into spears. The resources them way they use in agriculture and various parts of society, push that money into financing your military, man, developing up military arms, isn't it? Because the day of battle is nigh at hand, yo, and this is the Lord's doing. So let's continue back with this video.
As you pointed out, it's the largest since the end of World War II.
And back then, we were doing it because we were fearing we were about to be attacked, and
it was the Cold War, yeah.
So
Cold War.
What does this say to? Let's bring in China and Russia. What does it say to them?
Well, it says basically you guys are the antagonists, and it also shows them meddling in their area of influence, their sphere of influence. You don't see Russian and Chinese warships and military activities in our Gulf of Mexico.
Right,
No,
right.
You don't see that.
We're off the coast of Manhattan.
Yeah, and I've had.
All right, with a statement like that again, we have to go for precept, yo. I have to go for precept. You know what I'm saying? You know, see Russia and China in the Gulf of Mexico, but you see US over there in the South China Sea, in the Persian Gulf, in the Black Sea. This is Habakkuk 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also as he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desire as hell. So Scripture said, neither keep it at home, yo. Just check out who have the most military base. Which country? And look where these military bases are at. Right around the world. And right around all their adversaries, yo. Shall not, so like yeah, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap it unto him all people. Scripture say him cannot be satisfied, yo. So let's go back to it.
Some Russian officials tell me in the past, the United States is doing this because they can, because they are the only superpower in the world, and they're going to exercise that.
So you think we're...
Precept again. What I'm say? What the fuck? Let me just bring the screen like this. See him say? Because they can. So right away a precept jump to the mind. Again, this is Micah 2. I'm going to start at verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. Scripture said the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, yo. They covet field and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. This is what's playing out now, yo.
It's a bit provocative, if not aggressive.
Toward those countries, it's meant to send a message to them that don't mess in our areas of interest, and our, of course our interests, of course, are worldwide.
How dangerous is this?
Oh, it can be very, very dangerous in one sense that it can provoke. And I think that the neoconservatives in the Biden administration are allowing this to happen. Just as Trump was against China, Biden's against Russia, Black Sea. What they're trying to show is they can do operations simultaneously in the Black Sea and maybe in South and East China Sea at the same time. But the net assessment office in the Pentagon is not saying the U.S. is capable of fighting a two-front war.
I don't understand Russia. I kind of understand China, and there's a great economic raison when it comes to China. They're kicking our butts. We think they're cheating. Okay, I get that. So we're going to be hard on China. Economically, there's no reason to go after Russia. So it just must be almost like a manifest destiny kind of thing. We have to be in charge in the world. How dare you have as many missiles as we have?
Well, for Russia, it's
Hey, man. That's how America feel, yo. But as it is written in Jeremiah, I want to say 50 or 51. Let me check 50 first. Alright. This is Jeremiah 50. I'm going to start at verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land. Which right now, this is what's going on, yo. These different news media outlets sounding that battle alarm, yo, telling you about these war games that's being done. You see me? US arming their allies. So let's read it again. A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction, because this battle is gonna cause great destruction, yo. That's what the Lord said. If He never shorten the days, yo, there will no flesh be saved. Cause just imagine an all-out nuclear war upon the earth, yo. Continue. 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken, and how is Babylon become a desolation amongst the nation? And this is the thing. People can't come to that understanding, because to them, America can never fall. And they are the hammer of the whole earth because they can do these things what them money are talk about, man. Them they all over the world exhorting themselves, man, through their military force. This is verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh. Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapon of his indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. So, right now, America have something coming which them look not for, yo. The scripture say, evil shall come upon you, which you know not whence it ariseth. Just paraphrasing, yo. Because you believe that this kingdom we have right now is not going to be dismantled. Just wait, yo.
I think their economy is about the size of Texas.
Yeah. 30 something in the world.
Yeah, and they hardly are able to afford, frankly, the military upkeep in Syria.
So what's the threat? What is the big threat from Russia that we fear?
We
Ukraine, really?
No, we need a boogeyman, and for the Biden administration, it's Russia. And frankly, because we have 50 years of experience of a Cold War of Russia, and formerly Soviet Union, being the bad guy. That's the comfort zone of the intel people and the military guys.
You're almost saying...
Alright, him say, when it come on to Russia, it's like manifest destiny. Let's just take a look on Revelation. Just a quick sneak peek at Revelation 20. And we'll see who for name get mentioned. This is Revelation 20 verse 8. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them to the battle. Who is Gog and Magog? You see me? Which represent the Russians today, yo. So as you said, they make mention of manifest destinies. This is part of it, yes. Because this war is going to take place, yo. Whether no one believe it or not, no matter how we fight against or trying the best for it not take place, yo. This is going to happen. Thus said Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai.
Need for all these old guys to die. Who are still in love with the idea of the Cold War
That's
mentality.
their comfort zone.
That's all they know,
That's
right?
all they know.
And until they go away or pass away, God bless them, we need new fresh blood in there who can say there's got to be a better way.
Yeah, and we need to dispel that image that we have in the world where people just equate the United States with military. People are looking at.
Yeah, the scripture, I'm just read, I'm on the earth. Why people are going to stop that, yo? When you go around within the military might and bully all the nations around the world, yo. This is Matthew 24, verse 6. And he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that he be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. So now we're not supposed to be with trouble in mind, because these are all parts of the prophecies, man. These are the signs where we get to look for, yo. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdoms against kingdoms. And there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And this is the point we are in, the beginning of sorrows. So as you can see, I have a lot of things that transpire right now. I'm just going to show you some headlines. You see me? The first one, which the video we are doing right now, which is US preparing for war, you see me? For World War III. This is the second headline. I'm going to see the headlines. Just the headlines, man, I can see.
Hostilities.
I said, why new Lebanon war would inflame entire Middle East? These are the headlines going out now, yo. Let's see again. Israel threatened Iran with attack. What?